But let's begin with that breaking news involving New York Congressman George Santos, who is in custody right now. And we've just learned he's facing those 13 federal counts. NBC News correspondent Rahima Ellis is standing by outside the courthouse. Also joining us, Capitol Hill correspondent Ali Vitale, Justice and Intelligence correspondent Ken Dilanian, and former federal prosecutor Cynthia Oxney. Rahima, Santos in custody now. What's next?
Well, there's several things ahead for him, but we can tell you that freshman Congressman George Santos, he did turn himself here into the federal courthouse here in Islip, New York. We believe he went in through an underground garage because we were not allowed in that area to see him, but court officials did let us know that he is now in custody. And as you point out, he is facing these charges. The indictment was returned yesterday by a federal grand jury here in Islip. It's a 13-count indictment, including charges of fraud, money laundering, theft of public funds, and false statements. Today's hearing is at 1 p.m. this afternoon, as he's expected to plead not guilty. Some local representatives here are hoping that he will just resign. Anna?
And Ken, this is a lengthy indictment, so let's dig deeper into these 13 counts. Walk us through what exactly we know about these charges and the investigation.
So as the U.S. attorney put it, Santos is accused of using political contributions to line his pockets. He's also accused of unlawfully applying for unemployment benefits that should have gone to New Yorkers who lost their jobs due to the pandemic. And he's accused of lying to the House of Representatives. So this indictment includes 7 counts of wire fraud, 3 counts of money laundering, and 1 count of theft of public funds. And specifically, Santos is charged with defrauding campaign funders by using political contributions to fund his lavish lifestyle. As part of that, he's accused of telling certain contributors that they could give large sums of money that went beyond campaign donation limits. He's also charged with defrauding the COVID unemployment program in New York, receiving nearly $25,000 in benefits he wasn't entitled to. And he's charged with making false statements on the financial disclosure reports listing his sources of income that he's required to file as a member of Congress. He's actually accused of listing $750,000 in income he did not receive. I've never seen that before, and I think that suggests we have not seen the last of charges, because he also loaned his campaign a lot of money. That is not mentioned in this indictment.